What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I am back with another video. And today I got my top 5 NBA player props for the day. And before I get in this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and give this video a big thumbs up, as it really helps my channel out a ton and helps push my content out to more and more people, guys. And we are now on the road to 4,000 subscribers. So each one of you subscribing to the channel, each one of you liking my videos really does mean a lot, and really ends up doing a lot for the channel. So I really would appreciate it if you did that for me. And then also, guys, we had another winning day yesterday. So we are now on a 20-8 NBA run. So we have been absolutely destroying the books as of late. So make sure to give a like for that as well, and subscribe for that, of course. And then also, we were so close to a 5-0 sweep last night. Shea misses by 1 point, and then Dame misses by 4 points. But the reason it was so close is because both of them played less than 30 minutes. Both of them didn't even play their normal rotations. Both of them got pulled out of the game midway through the third quarter because they were both up by 30 plus. Actually 40 plus by the time they got pulled. Shea was up by 50 something when he got pulled. It was absolute BS. Any other time both of these guys cover it, we have a 5-0 sweep, and we're smoking cigars in Cancun today. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So it is what it is. We got to deal with it. Blowouts are a part of the NBA. It just sucks because we should have had a sweep yesterday. We earned that sweep. Those reads were so sharp yesterday, but didn't work out for us. So we got to move, and let's sweep the slate today. So let's get right into it. But before we do, I want to talk a little bit about the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. So the DGF Optimizer is the best mathematical sports tool on the market. It's going to give you your best chance of your bets to hit every single day based off math and based off statistics. So first off, we'll take a look at the best play of the day right now. We got Tyrese Maxey, under 1.5 blocks plus steals. So the optimizer is telling us to take the under on this line at 1.5. It's minus 140 to minus 150 across the books. And usually when it gets to minus 140 on the books, PrizePicks will bump the line. However, today, since the line's at 1.5, since it's only a block steals line, this will likely just get taken off the board. It won't get bumped down to 1. It'll just get taken off the board. So you want to get this in right now. So if you're watching this video, that's a play right there for you. And yeah, it's really good value. You're going to secure the best value in sports betting every single day. There's nothing like it. You got an optimizer for PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, and literally every DFS app. There's also different tools on here, like the DFS middling tool and the DFS correlation tool, which will build slips for you. It's really an awesome app. You're going to be profitable long term if you do use it. Or not awesome app, awesome website / tool / app, I guess. But it's going to make you a profitable sports bettor long term. And this is the best thing for people that don't have the time to watch a full YouTube video, like a video on myself, don't have time to do stuff like that, and you still want to bet and be informed and be profitable. Then this is a great tool for you. And if you want to sign up for the DGF Optimizer today, then make sure to click the top link in the description to my link tree. And then the DGF Optimizer is the top link in my link tree. But without further ado, let's get right into today's plays. So first off, I got Zach LaVine over 24.5 points plus assists versus the Warriors. This is LaVine's 4th game back since injury. There's no minutes restriction or anything now. He had 41 minutes logged last game out. He also had 25 points and 7 assists. He had his first game where he looked like Zach LaVine once again. So that was a good sign. Warriors allow the most points per game in the NBA to shooting guards this season. Warriors have allowed the 9th most assists per game to shooting guards over the last month. Warriors have allowed the 3rd most three-pointers made in the NBA to shooting guards this season. Overall, this is an elite matchup for LaVine. He's facing off versus a team that can't guard the shooting guard position to save their lives, that can't guard the three-point line to save their lives, and they're just overall a bad team. They're not a good team whatsoever. So this is a great matchup for LaVine to have a really big night, to perform well, to hit his shots, to get open looks throughout the game and get back in rhythm. Also, underrated part of this, this team might be trading for LaVine in a couple months. They really might, or like in a month, actually. They might be trading for LaVine. So expect LaVine to go out and try and perform well against a team that very well could be trading for him soon. It's kind of an impression game for him. I think he's going to perform. I think he's going to have a big night. So Zach LaVine, over 24.5 points plus assists versus the Warriors is my first play of the day. Next up, for my second play, I got Victor Wembanyama, over 31.5 points plus rebounds versus the Hornets. He's over this line in 2 of his last 3 games. Elite matchup versus the Hornets tonight. Hornets allow the second most points per game in the NBA to centers. Hornets allow the second most rebounds per game in the NBA to centers. Hornets are an absolutely terrible team as well, just like the Spurs. So this game will be extremely fast-paced. This game will be up and down the floor a lot tonight. And overall, I just think it's going to be a good night for scoring overall. I think Wembanyama is going to have a huge night. Also, sucks he's on like a minutes restriction now. He only plays like 24 to 26 minutes every night because he would cover this line so easily if he was playing his normal minutes he was playing earlier in the season, which was like 31 minutes a game. However, he'll still cover this line, I believe. I think he's going to have a big night. We've been sharp with the reads. I think this is another good one. So Victor Wembanyama, over 31.5 points plus rebounds versus the Hornets is my second play of the day. Next up, I got James Harden, over 15.5 points versus the Grizzlies. He's over this line in 9 of his 15 road games on the season. He's averaging 17.9 points per game on the road on the season. 12 or more field goal attempts in both games versus the Grizzlies this season. Grizzlies have allowed the 9th most points per game in the NBA to point guards this season, so they've really struggled versus the point guard position. No Marcus Smart, no elite defender to take the challenge of Harden. Overall, on the road, Harden has showed he's a much more capable scorer than he's been at home this season, because the reason for that is he's facilitating a lot more at home because other people are playing well. On the road, he's looking for a shot a lot more because he needs to take over more times than not. And I think this is a game where he's in more of an attack scoring James Harden mode. No Marcus Smart, like I said, so there's no elite defender. He's likely going to be guarded by like Desmond Bane or something. Desmond Bane, Desmond Bane. So good matchup for Harden. I think he goes off tonight. James Harden, over 15.5 points versus the Grizzlies is my third play of the day. Next up, I got Tyler Hero, over 22.5 points versus the Magic, averaging 23.8 points per game at home this season. He's at home, obviously, tonight. He's over this line with 28 in his first matchup versus the Magic this season. Kyle Lowry is doubtful to play tonight. Hero will play the point guard position tonight. Magic allow the 4th most points per game in the NBA to point guards. Either way, they struggle versus guards in general, but they struggle specifically versus the point guard position. Hero's going to have a big day. He's playing that point guard position tonight. He's going to be in a ton of pick and rolls. He's going to have a ton of volume. And overall, Hero's just going to get busy tonight. So Tyler Hero, over 22.5 points versus the Magic is my 4th play of the day. Next up for my 5th and final play. People aren't going to like this one, but like I said, you ain't going to make money if you're scared. You're not going to make no money scared. So we're taking Steph Curry under 27.5 points versus the Bulls. Bulls allow the fewest points per game in the NBA to point guards this season. 20 points or under in 3 straight matchups versus the Bulls. Bulls allow the 2nd worst field goal percentage in the NBA to point guards. He's averaging 25.9 points per game at home this season, so he hasn't been on the road this season. Sorry, he's on the road tonight. That's just my fault. Misclick, typo there. So he's not covering this on the road at all. Overall, great matchup for Curry. He's facing off against a Bulls team that is not very good, that is very good defensively. And they're very elite versus the point guard position. I just don't think this Warriors team is very good. I don't think he's going to have many open looks, and I do think Curry has fallen off just a tad bit. Nobody wants to say it. It's not like he's bad or anything. He's still one of the top 10 players in the world, but I think he's closer to that 7 to 10 range now, not in the top 5. So Stephen Curry, under 27.5 points versus the Bulls is my 5th and final play. So those were my top 5 NBA player props for the day. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below and give this video a big thumbs up for that 20-8 NBA run we are on. We've been tearing the books up as of late, and I really would appreciate each one of you supporting me and each one of you showing some love. But without further ado, guys, we've been going crazy as of late. Can't thank you all enough for the support, and I'll see you guys on the next one.